Thank you.
Mr. President, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
You're going to do great. Thank you. All right.
Mr. President, let me ask you about this current case in Florida, very controversial allegations of lingering racism within our society, of the so-called stand your ground law and the justice in that. Can you comment on the Trayvon Martin case, sir?
Well, I'm the head of the executive branch, and the Attorney General reports to me, so I've got to be careful about my statements to make sure that we're not impairing any investigation that's taking place right now. But obviously, this is a tragedy. I can only imagine what these parents are going through. And when I think about this boy, I think about my own kids. And I think every parent in America should be able to understand why it is absolutely imperative that we investigate every aspect of this, and that everybody pulls together, federal, state, and local, to figure out exactly how this tragedy happened. So I'm glad that not only is the Justice Department looking into it, I understand now that the governor of the state of Florida has formed a task force to investigate what's taking place. I think all of us have to do some soul searching to figure out how does something like this happen. And that means that we examine the laws and the context for what happened, as well as the specifics of the incident. But my main message is to the parents of Trayvon Martin. You know, if I had a son, he'd look like Trayvon. And, you know, I think they are right to expect that all of us as Americans are going to take this with the seriousness it deserves, and that we're going to get to the bottom of exactly what happened. All right. Thank you.
And so the president, in naming the new head of the World Bank, makes his first comments on that controversy that has really swept across not just America, but as we heard from Joy Ann Reid, is getting international attention, and that is the shooting of a young Trayvon Martin. And he said, if I had a son, he'd look like Trayvon. He, of course, sent his sympathies to the family and said he could only imagine what they're going through. Of course, the father of two daughters. But he said, I think everyone in America could understand that it's important we investigate every aspect of this case so we can figure out how this tragedy can happen. And something else he said, all of us